in the dialogue.
I don't think that guy is planning to be nice to us.
These guys are weak to the shock blast.
Don't bother trying to capture him. Just blast him down to nothing.
They do a lot of damage, so your best bet here is to take cover if you can, and play defense, support the other Ghostbusters, and pick them up when they fall.
Catch up to them!
These guys are basically Foot Golems 2.0. Oops. Pick me up, please. Please pick me up. Thank you, Winston. That's why you're my favorite.
That was nowhere near fatal.
You can use the regular old proton stream. It works pretty well on them, especially the boson darts. But if you get a good hit in with the shock blast, it pretty much one-shots them.
Hurry up before they get away! Take it to the bridge!
Did Winston just say, take it to the bridge? What are you guys doing down there?
You were funny, Joe. More getting to the security cameras, please, Ray.
This part is probably one of the harder points in this level, because there are so many of these spear throwing guys. Just kind of dodge and weave and keep blasting them with your shock blast. Oh, and watch out for the skulls.
Get to the temple. That's blowing.
That's not a phrase you hear very often. Get to the temple. Now, as for the skulls, your best bet to take them out is either the shock blast or a boson dart if you get lucky. Pretty much just treat them like you have the books.
Ray, can you see where they went?
We haven't reached the security office yet. This place is really hopping.
Yeah, that's a big 10-4.
Try to catch the skulls as they're flying to you in a straight line, and you can pretty much kill them very quickly. Boom! Alright. 19,000, that's enough for the slam dunk trapping. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. Loosening the Ghost Trap's magnetic buffer plate allows a greater surplus of charge accumulation in the secondary containment coils, which greatly decreases the trap's close-range triggering threshold. If a dazed ghost is slammed to the ground near a trap, it can be drawn down instantly, completely bypassing the trap's containment cone deployment phase. The occasional venting of plasma through the pack's primary intake vent is nothing to worry about, although minor carpet singeing has been reported. Now, you don't have to hit the trap directly. There's actually quite a bit of a surprising amount of leeway as to how close you have to be to the trap to actually instantly draw down a ghost. It's not something that I would rely on, especially when there's a whole bunch of ghosts, but it's something that's definitely nice to have when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of ghosts, such as in an upcoming room that I'll probably be demonstrating it, because it allows you to pretty much every once in a while you get a free instant down draw, and it can happen in quick succession, you know, if you either are lucky or have decent aim. So anyway, the second artifact for this
Hittite, Mennonite, Phoenician, Babylonian, Assyrian,
Mesopotamian.
Sumerian.
He's making it all up.
Just one of those things. You pick this stuff up, you know, around the office.
Do not touch the artifacts. Really? That's only $450 worth of damage? Huh.
Peter, come in.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Man, we've reached the security office. This one is a shambles. It's been sabotaged. Black slime all over the place. Only a few of the cameras are still working.
When you're free, no rush. Open gate 3487, just for kicks.
Give me a minute. We're under attack. We'll get back to
Ray,
you.
stay away from any possession. Dr. Rutherford, if you're still there, can you go catch Dr. Stantz, please?
I would have loved to have been in that room when to see Dan Aykroyd go Froga, Froga.
We found a different security room. Can't find Dr. Rutherford though. I must have scared him off.
You're not pretty when you're possessed, Ray. Seriously.
I've got you on the cameras. You should be coming to the Civil War exhibit. Alyssa just passed through there.
Okay, we're on it. Thanks.
Alright, two things to note in this room. One, if you interact with all of the interactable things in this room, you can actually get an achievement.
You know the difference between this exhibit and the other ones?
No, what?
The soldiers in this one have guns.
Ooh, good point. And the second thing is over here, on this wall, there was a cursed artifact. The Cursed Musket of C. Starkey. One of the interesting things about this is that when you walk up to it, it shoots a cannonball out of it and, at the stuff there, you know. It's pretty neat. The Cursed Musket of C. Starkey, circa 1868. Confederate artillery gunner Cecil Starkey deserted his post in the midst of a bloody battle that wiped out his platoon. The last surviving man in his platoon cursed Starkey with his dying breath. The cannon you desecrated will find ye. Starkey was killed years later in a hunting accident where witnesses claim he somehow fired a 12-pounder cannon shot from his rifle. The shot allegedly bounced from tree to tree until returning to its terrified owner, Cecil Starkey. So, yep. Cursed artifact there, that's the second one. The cursed artifacts in this are, at the same time, they're very spread out and very, very compact. Like, the first one you'll get, and then you won't get any more for a really long time, and then, like, they'll be really close together, and then you won't get any for a while, and then the last one is, like, near the final part of the level. But I'm not going to interact with all this because it's literally, it pretty much just talks about the Civil War, you know, and this is not a history class. Although I do want to look at this. By look at, I mean destroy. Because I want to look at... Oops. Looks like the South is not going to rise again.
Let's just pass through here as quickly as we can. And yeah, I didn't really think we could do it. I was just thinking happy thoughts.
Yes, those are Confederate and Union ghosts.
I'm getting heavy interference on the monitors. You guys in trouble?
Couldn't have been the American Revolutionary War, could it? Or the war on roses, even the war on drugs. It just had to be this one.
Now, these guys will charge you with their bayonets, shoot plasma balls at you, and also fight each other. So, yeah. Overall, this is not a very hard room at all because these ghosts are actually, for some reason...
Look out! Above you!
No, also they turn into cannons.
Hey!
See if I can't slam dunk this guy.
Back to the brick. Nobody!
Boom!
Let's see you guys fight it out inside that tiny little trap.
Yep. Ow.
Maybe they're just props, but those barrels are marked explosive.
Yes, watch out, because they do explode. Okay, he got up by himself. I did explain that they do that, right? Come on, get in my trap. One way or the other. There you go.
Okay, here they come.
At this point in the game, it's not the regular ghosts that are so much...
Look out! Above you!
Thank you for shooting me in the back while I'm talking. It's it's not so much the regular ghosts that are troublesome, it's the physical ones that you can't trap.
Incoming!
Although the ones you do trap tend to have more health.
Find some cover! Hey, over here. Little help?
See how like there's a very large tolerance
Run!
for where you actually shoot, like slam the ghost at? Come on. Although I don't like the layout of this room for wrangling ghosts. I think that's actually all the Union ghosts. You kind of want to do your best in this room to actually kind of evenly capture the ghosts there, because they fight each other. If you
look out! Above you!
there we go.
Run! Nobody messes with the kid.
Woo! I'm slam dunk trapping like a pro. Like I said, it's not hard. It's just something not something I really rely on. And now is a really good time to get it, I think, because this is where the ghosts that are trappable start to get more health.
Look out! Above you!
And they come in bigger.
Ow! Wish this trap had a window. It'd be just like the little Vicksburg snow globe.
I like that joke.
Yep, they took some casualties.
Our work here is done. This room is completely destroyed. Also, there's one thing I do like about this game is, like, okay, you go through this room. Oh, when we first came through this room, okay, it was just a normal, boring exhibit. And then, when the ghosts became active, this, well, Civil War battlefield bled through. And I think that's neat. Instead of just, you know, they could have just, you know, had us fight them in the exhibit. They didn't have to do all that.
We need to go, let's roll.
Alright, third artifact is coming up here soon. After this little transition.
We made it to the security office. I can see you guys on the cameras. No sign of Alyssa or her kidnappers, though. In the early 1900s, the museum was run by a board of trustees. Powerful guys, tycoons, captains of industry. The chairman of the board was Cornelius Wells of International Steel. The board used the museum as a respectable front for all kinds of dubious activities. Mainly, though, they were part of a club run by our favorite evil architect. They hired women from the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for wayward angels. Rumor has it the board conducted all kinds of nasty rituals using these women.
Now, that right there is one of the, I guess, parts where I think what they did is they kind of cut 3 levels into one. They did at least 2 levels into one level for the museum level.
We gotta find that oozing tub of blubber and Alyssa.
Now, like, for example there, Ray has been helping us this entire time from a security room. Okay, but he just went to one in that movie. So, you can see a kind of a contradiction there.
Coming through.
And here is the offhand comment that basically says that Winston has a doctorate.
Here we are, the Egypt exhibit. I practically lived here while I was working on my doctorate.
These statues are going to come attack us, aren't they? That's not good. I heard the word mortals.
There was less black slime then.
I'm going to go quickly close that. Kick the door down. You see this, Ray? The door kicking
I'm sorry.
student
You were just boring me to death. You gonna move?
has become the door kicking master.
Hey, folks, it's okay. Be calm. Everything's under control.
It's the Ghostbusters! Ghost! Get away! Get away!
All right.
Watch it now.
And we walk into a trap. Again.
Yeah, of course. The trap locks us in with the ghost. Wouldn't it be nice to get locked out every now and then?